Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. In the last episode, we finally managed to deal with the Demon Prince. So this little, what is it, it's over here I guess? Yeah, because that's the one where we went wrong with the Morbus. So yeah, we finally managed to look at the planet, clear it all out. Usraya is now a little bit more clean. We still need to deal with a few things over here. And now for the aftermath, we get to have all the chit-chat that comes with it. And hear more of Lunette's grating, creepy voice. Let's have a quick look at our timeline. Nothing too much to worry about here, but we are going to have to start going and picking up some different coloured missions. So, probably going to be moving over here first whenever one pops up, so we can get our different levels of seeds for the research. So, excuse me for now. If you're enjoying this, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us on the Patreon. At the moment, we've actually had a little dip in subscribers, which is kind of surprising to me because the actual views and the view time seems to be increasing, so views increasing on Moonbreaker videos, view time increasing on Chaos Gate. So surprising that subscribers have dropped. So if there's any of you that aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop it in there. But for now, let's see what we're doing. So who do you want to talk to first? Let's go with Hector. He's not usually the most intriguing of the characters, so let's see what he's got to say. He's a pretty straight edge, this guy.
The halo of your Aegis is strong. Are you ready?
I am ready. I mean, I don't think we were fortunate that Kaldor Drago turned up at all. We were fine. What do you think of my recent... Let's go for a performance review.
I am extremely impressed.
Yeah, there we go. You rival a Grandmaster's performance. The way you marshal the Brethren to destroy the Chaos threat. Never mind your name etched in the halls of champions. Perhaps someday you shall wield the Titan sword itself. I'm guessing that's some sort of Grey Knight lore that I'm not aware of.
If you like.
The plague has taken hold of the sector.
We are burdened with a grave duty, Commander.
Inquisitor's irresponsible acts have thrown Prometheum onto a burning pyre. You seethe, Brother Purifier. I can sense it.
That Emperor-damned Inquisitor unleashed.
She should have pointed us in the direction of the infection and moved on to let us carry out our holy duty. Her interference has put this entire campaign at risk, and yet the campaign persists.
Yes, and now all our strength will be necessary to extinguish this contagion.
I mean, I was pretty sure it would be anyway. We are fortunate that the Supreme Grand Master intervened in the craft world.
Yes,
I disagree still.
We have been honoured by Lord Drago's presence.
He is trapped, doomed to wander the Chaos wastes, but has been known to break into the real space when the Brotherhoods of Titans are imperiled. Okay, so he's like trapped in the warp. Interesting. How did that come to be?
Kaldor Drago vanquished a demon prince when he was a mere battle brother, and the prince cursed him in retribution.
Some prognosticators believe the very same curse marked him for greatness. As a neophyte, we learned many tales of Lord Drago's victory. However, you know, for me, neophyte means something different as a Genestealer Gold player.
What you have heard is no exaggeration, but the truth.
The previous Grand Master was struck down in battle by the demon Primarch of the Death Guard, Mortarion. Drago was in the same conflict and immediately elevated to lead the chapter. His very first act was to swear vengeance. He sought out Mortarion alone, smashed aside the traitor's bodyguard, felled Mortarion, and carved his predecessor's name into the Primarch's diseased heart. Why did he not kill the traitor?
It is nigh impossible to slay Nurgle's favoured.
Oh, but I'd argue that Drago did far worse, an insult that will never heal. Mortarion has hated the Supreme Grand Master and all Grey Knights ever since. So it's the Primarch who bound Drago to wander the Chaos Realm?
No, that was the demon.
I was going to say, that's not the story we just got told.
Back at the very start of his career.
Drago returned to Akralem 2 centuries later, fought the reborn creature and was triumphant, but this fulfilled the terms of the demon's curse laid long ago. In its death throes, he cast Drago into the warp, exiling him to the realm of chaos.
As you wish. Go with the wisdom of
okay,
Janus,
good.
brother.
All done on that front. Let's save Lunette to last. Lunette's usually the only sensible one here. We have got research going, haven't we? Oh yeah, we looked at the bloom suppression, yeah. What does the purple one get us if we get one purpley thing? None of those, which is helpful. We're slightly towards this, I guess. So I'm wondering where the upgrading our stuff comes from, because we're not even close to that. So this is purple. All fallen knights recover immediately with 50% max HP. Whatever. Any more purplies? Bit of lag, just for good measure. No. I mean, to be fair, there might just be other missions. There's no point in looking at this now.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander, and yet your presence is always here.
How do you assess our progress, Inquisitor?
The war against the Bloom goes well.
As expected, considering you're a brother of the Grey Knights. I've worked with Astartes before, and you've proven to be as ruthless as a fish. I swear I've seen that exact exact statement before.
We have our work cut out for us.
The bloom has already spread its new tendrils to the furthest reaches of this sector. We have a work cut out for us. Spoke of Morbus. What do you know about it?
I believe it is dire.
That is still unclear, but perhaps it's some type of massive dispersal, a tipping point the bloom will reach beyond any ability to contain it. Okay, we must find a means to stop it. And you believe your Codex Toxicus and stop it?
I believe that I can stop this Morbus.
The Codex is a tool to help us hunt down these Reapers. It will be for you and your knights to destroy them. My brother Purified distrusts you, should I?
Trust me or not. I serve the Imperium, same as you.
I cannot tell you what to think. There are some within the Ordo who possess the power to alter thoughts. Sadly, I can only rely on logic and my own superior skills of observation to construct a convincing case to guide your decisions. Can you be trusted?
My soul remains firm, and always will.
You Astartes are designed to obey, to respect the chain of command. As an Inquisitor, I must always question. The clue is in the title. That doesn't mean I'm any less loyal to the Golden Throne.
Alright.
It's Cadex we encountered Usraya. It seems to know you.
Give me a moment to scry my own memories.
I fought countless Warpspawn in my career. This one, though, yes, he did name me personally, did he not? Give me a moment.
Hush.
Inquisitor, back here!
I said silence.
You're not a sister of...
Yes, I have encountered that creature before.
He was a mortal, a transhuman at any rate. He fought during the Great Heresy, a captain of the Death Guard. To warrant such a presence, this is indeed a mighty undertaking by the Plague God.
Yes, let us not waste our... I must return to work. Nurgle toils tirelessly against us.
Oh, why have we got... oh yeah, because we don't have servitors. I was about to say, why do we have ship status thing up?
The edicts of machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
How are our construction efforts coming?
There is no active project, which is
alarmingly inefficient.
I have made additional offerings to the Omnissiah to stave off his wrath at such flagrant indolence.
I knew it was going to be something like that. Lunette was not going to be happy. Have you seen the Inquisitor of late?
Since her return from the craft world, she has not left the Libris.
Ector believes she conceals herself to mask the failure.
Emotional need
What
for
do you
validation
believe?
is for the unaugmented.
What I've determined is that the Inquisitor is a tenacious individual. Her seclusion is the most efficient way for her to process strategies against the Bloom.
Proceed.
On the craft world, you spoke of Lord Drago with familiarity.
I have memory fragments of Cardor as a mere Justicar.
Oh, he was our tank. He is and remains a credit to you who are yet unaugmented.
I observed then that he was exceptional, even among the Grey Knights.
Long before he became Supreme Grand Master, Kaldor joined forces with the edict against a heretic Prince Zoraik, a self-proclaimed demon magus of the Dark Mechanicum who had been spreading forbidden technology. We conferred often in that campaign. And then, yeah, he's exceptional.
Cardor was one for
How will he handle the Bloom?
personally, often eschewing his faithful brothers in defiance of logic.
But he was exceptional, touched by your Emperor. We are not so blessed and must use more traditional dogma to overcome this scourge. That's all for now, Lunette. Okay, so now I guess... where do we want to get... like, is there a way of just cleaning these out? I think we need to basically make sure we're in range of that and this. So, maybe moving to here. Let's start this route first. So, we're going to use this sort of directional thing... sorry, this route, just to avoid the warp storm. I think our shield protects us from most of it, but better safe than sorry. And then if something comes up, we can just deal with that as and when it comes through. I think we need 8 servitors before we can do any of the things we want, so there's no point in doing this quite yet. So we'll reroute our course to here. Oh, ooh. Is this a cutscene of some sort? Interesting. I hope it's not just the game crashing. It's everything's gone completely silent. And there's nothing but black on the screen. But that has happened a couple of times and the game's proceeded from there, but... what could this be? This is quite a bizarre... oh, yeah, it is a cutscene. So what's going on?
New mutations. The threat is
I grow weary of your self-righteousness, Ektar. Ah, Commander. As predicted, the Bloom is mutating. New and potent
yes,
strains
different coloured
now
bloom.
plague the sector.
Please say we can swap our green bloom for other bloom.
strains.
Yes, here we are.
We have already encountered the bloom I've called Poxus, the strain of disease.
Yes, we know that one.
The infected
Oh, so these
do
other
perish,
Chaos Gods, maybe.
but are cursed with a blight that moulders even into their minds.
That would be interesting if they are, because it
This
could be
one I
Khorne.
name Mortis, the strain of death.
But Khorne,
This
Tzeentch...
noxious mutation
Nurgle.
annihilates entire populations before tearing the dead
Not sure
from
who
their
else there is.
graves. Here is the bloom Necrosis, the strain of decay.
I think that all still sounds quite
It binds
nurgly.
itself to all things living and mechanical, rotting all it touches.
Yeah.
Here we have the bloom Dolorous, the strain of agony.
I mean,
It emits a compound that inflicts
guess it looks
hysterical
slightly
delusions
corny.
and nightmarish torment on
really.
its sufferers.
It's just
Last
red, I
and
suppose. That's
most
probably
insidious, the bloom
getting my mind.
Tentaris, the strain of growth. This malady corrupts the purity of the human form with powerful mutations.
Okay.
A corrupt gift from the plague god.
Your taxonomy has been enlightening, Inquisitor, but the bloom continues to spread as we dither in details.
Like he just turns it off with a
We
little
must
slap.
respond at
It's
once.
like bashing an old TV to to set the picture back in place. Okay. 3 new absences. Yeah. Okay, sure. This is the same message all the time. I need to stop reading these, because I start reading them out loud every
I
single
need
time.
the seeds intact for further study.
Okay, so where are we going? So these are all functionally the same, but is there a way of... So we could get there, and this can get us the other seeds and 10 servitors, and a tier 3 Psy Cannon and a tier 3 Narthecium? Oh, because technically it's a melee weapon, isn't it? I mean, that's probably what we want. There is the option we could go for this, but it doesn't really have anything we want there anyway. And what about this? That's Grimoires and a tier 3 power armor. So I actually think it's this that we want to go for. What's the kill 4 enemies with grenades? I think we can do that. Yeah, we'll make it with 1 day left if we don't have any slowing down. Danger high. Interesting. So we're going to tick a couple of these up. Not quite going to struggle yet. Ooh, purity seals. I've been studying the data from... Brother Ector has begrudgingly agreed to smelt them in the fires of purity until they turn to ash. Rather than casting the cinders into the ether, I'll use them to create a sanctified ink that you can use to write holy psalms on purity seals to adorn your knight's arms and armour. Okay, so there are uses for bloom seeds, and also we can now go to the Manufactorum and build something. This was 12 servitors, wasn't it? Yeah, so... What do we want? I mean, we're not even that bothered by that. Enhanced Automatics could be nice, healing could be nice. I think it's probably Prognosticars, because we're struggling a bit at the moment. Or I just wait for Warp Drive. How long does Prognosticars take? 6 days. I think we do that, because then by the time we've completed the other one, we'll get 10 and get that done as well. So now, in that case, does the armory now do upgrades and things, or is that in research? Where do we go for this? Research menu, I guess, maybe? No. What about the barracks? So if we pick, say, Darrig. Not Psycannon, Silencer he's got at the moment.
Perhaps,
Ah, here we go,
the
upgrades.
spirit of our brothers.
To create purity seals to enhance our armaments in the barracks. Oh, so is this the colour of seeds we need? Oh, okay, so that's what the colours are. They're not... I did think they were maybe statistics, but I didn't think they were colours of seeds. Interesting. Okay, so I will admit, this looks like it's going to make it really awkward to actually upgrade things, because we have to go through and find out what is upgradable. So what if we find... Is there a section here with just what gear we've got? No. Of course there's not. So your armor's fine. Your war gear, can that be upgraded? No. Okay, so I think you're actually okay. So let's go to Voldred. Your range weapon, nope, because that's blue. Your melee weapon is not the Four Swords, falchions. Nope, none of these either. Good. Your armor? No. Oh, those are green. This is so. This doesn't help that I'm colourblind. Okay, so before we do anything else, then let's go back to. Let's start with Voldred. Okay, range weapon. Definitely not green. Melee weapon, falchions. Is that green? No. The yellow and green look very similar to me. So we'll go armor types. We can actually do both of these. Does this only cost 2? That only costs 2. Oh. Sure. We'll just upgrade everything we can on these then, because this is just so easy for us. Sure, that's your power armor. War gear slot, I'm guessing grenades. We still don't have any good grenades. Dareg Thul. So maybe I was wrong on this. You've got a silencer at the moment. Is that green or yellow? That is yellow, unfortunately. Like, I think I can just about tell, but it's quite difficult. Nope, that's also yellow. And then your war gear, I don't think can have any upgrades. No, so you're done. Pax could have something maybe. No upgrades. In fact, are they just better storm bolters that are... So what's the difference here? Damage to range attack and 5% crit. I mean, there's just no difference except for this can gain range and ammo. I mean, do I care that much? I don't think this is that big of a deal. Because this is only really another tier 1. I think that might be a bad use of seeds. So let's check his sword out. No swords here that we can upgrade now. Although now we could actually just look at the halberd again, see if there's anything good there. No. And these are all the beginnings. The falchions the same. So these could do it. Get additional bleeds and focus. Nah, I'm not worried about that. Armor. Come on. Have a big beefy armor. I think this is green. Is that? No, that's not, but this is green at least. Wow, that's a 5 cost to upgrade that. And then again, we've got war gear that can't be upgraded. Can this? No. Giraffe. Stormbolter. Nothing to be done there. Melee weapon. You've got Deliverer, which I think is a Narthecium. It is. None of those matter. Your armor. Yay, admin. Terminator armor. Nope, yellow. Okay, and then war gear slot. Servo skills, can either of these be upgraded? Nope. Okay, and then Cadden. Cadden's probably the last one I'll consider upgrading just because he is useful. No, because we've used him before, we're probably going to be using him more in the future as well. Nothing on his armor. That's still armor. Nope. Okay, so not that useful, but a bit of an upgrade, better than nothing. And we can still make it here on time for our little party. So let's head over here and see what we can do. So this is kill people with grenades, so we are going to need to equip people with more grenades than usual, but I think that should be pretty reasonable. We want the requisition because there could be some good stuff from here, so... because, yeah, Narthecium and Psycannon, because I'm trying to decide whether I want Dareg with Psycannon or Silencer. We should probably have specialised 2 different ones, but... oh well, we will select this. And we will equip people with more grenades. So... what do we do in terms of grenades here? So we definitely want the extractions here, so we're just going to let Dareg lose some crit. And just go for a grenade instead. This makes the most sense to me, because the additional crit is great, but I don't know if it's really necessary. We want gate and probably additional AP. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Right, let's check what our other options are. We've got crits, heal, teleport, AP, immobilize. No, that's fine. I like these, so this is it. Pretty straightforward. We're going to jump straight into this and see what we can do from here. Although, given that Voldred's at max level, we should consider swapping him out. But maybe I just do that in a future video when I've got a bit more time to consider what I actually want to do. And then maybe we just use him to upgrade fully onto the Psy Cannon range and use, like, was it Cadden? The other one who's the same role, and then he can go for the Silencer. And we could have, like, a really sick, long-range nuts guy, but to be honest, I actually kind of just like Darag as he is. He's got, like, the AoE sweep thing, he's got loads of damage, he fires on return, he's got fire in addition to sort of support people. It's a really solid setup. He's just got a lot of damage output. Well, we've got that buff thing on him as well with the guaranteed crit attack. It is insane damage. We can just put out like half of anyone's health, and if we get like a crit, sometimes you get the armor pierce, you just kill something immediately. But this mission did say the difficulty was high, so we have won extreme ones before. I think the last one was actually meant to be extreme as well, but we may have over leveled a little bit. So we've ended up in a situation where we're probably stronger than we should be. But yeah, this mission with the blue seeds, which will unlock us some research, I think it is. So we've got blue seeds, servitors, and potentially 2 war gears that we want. It's pretty hard to pass this up. It's a really, really good mission with everything that we need. The other 2 are inconvenient because they're too far away. We'd like to get a bit more ship speed, but in fact, what are we building? Did we choose prognosticars? I think we choose prognosticars first and then ship speed to go after that, maybe. We still need to exterminatus that Morbus planet thing with the... I still can't remember what that ring's called. And it's going to bother me because I know that I've seen the model in real life, the 40k model, for the little gate thing, the Chaos faction terrain.
Location reached. However, Vox communication patterns suggest normalcy.
Lies and trickery. Whatever cult is here, it's been overwhelmingly
I mean,
successful.
this doesn't look too infected so far. Oh, there we go.
But first, the bloom spawn must be cut at its roots before its seeds spread any further.
Oh, is this just a destroy bloom spawn? These are fine because we can just teleport in and nuke them out of orbit. Destroy the bloom spawn spreaders. 8 turns. Interesting. So, where are they? So there's one in that corner and one just behind it. Okay, that's not too bad.
Praise the Emperor.
Oops.
Your orders?
So who... Oh, bear with me just a second. I thought I'd have to go collect some post then, but it turns out it goes straight through the door. So, because yeah, sometimes obviously if it was a package or something. No sign of enemy units, so we're just going to take it slow. Come on, we're going to try and pick up this immediately because I think that's one where we get to steal the bloom spawn.
I am here to serve.
Sure. Let's just run straight up and see what happens. This is a mistake because this is one of our stronger units, but free stuff is free stuff. And if this doesn't trigger it, it's great. Oh, that's not the free stuff one, that's the stop it getting angry at us. So you can come up here for the same reason. And just, yeah, we're stopping the ground getting angry at us. We're just looking around for more things to do at the same time. And we'll send...
Yes, Commander.
You can just hop up here, and then hopefully this won't trigger it, and we can send Big Boy in. So Big Boy's actually a bit slower now. We've slowed him right down in exchange of just making him a bit... He got his better armour, didn't he? So I think it has more armour. I can't remember quite what it does, but either way. What's funny now is that we basically have to pick between... Ooh! There's a drone behind us. Really? Well, I wasn't expecting that at all. That's no fun. Can we just wipe them out from a distance? What was that?
God, watch over me.
Hunkered. Honestly, we might be able to just launch Darag at that from a distance and take it out. Okay, this frame rate has turned into a pile of garbage right now sometimes. Hope it looks better on the recording than it does in my game, which is weird, but sure. And the other unit's down there. Okay. I'm honestly tempted to just try and take a couple things out and ignore the rest.
At your service.
Darrig we popped here,
Standing
unfortunately,
ready.
didn't we? So, funny enough, we can actually shoot that far, but we just don't have line of sight. What if we shot here? That doesn't even do anything. Honestly, I'm really tempted to just run through the wall and deal with it, but maybe we have to actually go do real gameplay.
Storm.
So, Voldred is going to need to teleport in. Do you know what? In fact, Darrig can take that shot first
Here.
onto this. To clear them down a little bit. It's not ideal, but it was better than
Yes,
nothing. And we
Commander.
need to remember to get grenade kills. It's really important for us. Because I need that requisition. Ooh, that guy's got a seed. Oh, I forgot. Of course we can extract more seeds. So we need that in a heartbeat. We're getting that seed now. So maybe there is incentive to fight everything. Funny enough, we're not far off of actually wanting to just teleport in and grenade stuff.
What is your will?
So, how much damage would a grenade do? We're not going to be in range, are we? Because it's 3, isn't it? So, okay, let's go back to Voldred. We'll teleport him in and see if we can do some grenade shenanigans. So this is one action here. Got the point back, which is nice. Does a grenade kill things? It kills 1 so far, so... This doesn't burn us. And if we don't crit, he's fine. That kills him. We don't want to do that. So if we teleport to here and here and end up here, warp charge kills him, so we don't want to do that either. And then we can... Okay, we're still getting more things here, which is great. That would just straight up kill it. No, we don't want that. Force strike kills him, so let's just do this and hope not to crit, I think. Yeah, we did crit, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. He's now got 2 AP. So if we take a shot here, we can actually kill 3 of them with this 1 grenade in theory. And that will be most of the mission parameters completed, which is nuts. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous that that's how well this works.
We are the hammer!
Sure, so now we can just move... Well, hang on, do these guys have seeds then? Because if they have seeds, we want that. That kind of makes me want to run this way instead. So what if we just came down here and hid behind this wall?
At once.
Because they were... Where were they? Just in there. So they could potentially make it through. If you just go up and hide here, maybe? I mean, you might get shot, but you might be alright. It's fine. Tank man can come down as well. We'll just bring him all the way out to... How far do we get to? We can pop down here and then just armour him up, because we've got... Darrig's got some armour built in. So if we armour this up, just confirm that, and then hopefully they'll be able to go through the wall but not kill us next turn. It'll be funny because all we really want out of this is just the seeds. Oh, there's a guy here, I forgot about him. I mean, we know who's killing him. If we need to. Okay, so that's the option there. So first of all,
At your service.
your entire job here is just to kill this guy now. So just slappy slap.
Vengeance!
Forget the crit, he's dead anyway.
I strike
Did
true.
not, but if we move here and hit again, hopefully we get a crit this time and then we can go over here and take that seed.
We have
We do.
purified this place.
So we can take the Bloomspawn Spore. Yeah, blue one. Nice. As many of these resources as we can get is perfect. So that got him 2 AP, so we can actually head here and deal with that. Perfect. And then we can start doing our stuff over here. So, Scat Bat Badabo. He's a tank man. So, where can we get to? Wait, hang on. Where even is the door? Oh, it's up there. So we can't actually go down there anyway, so we might as well just keep moving in this direction and then get to that one this way. Okay, sure. So you can just come deal with that Bloomspawn vent, and we're all just going to run in this direction and leave Voldred miles behind to just teleport up or just gate to infinity when we need to. You can move to, say, here. This could be quite safe.
At once.
Because we want all of these
Steady
resources.
and surely we hunt them.
Oh, there's another pack as well. Okay, so does that put another one on our radar then? And then you can come in here.
As you will.
It's funny because Gate to Infinity just brings everyone back on board anyway, so this doesn't matter that much. There we go, so they are going to be able to get through. You are the symbol of plagues to come. Lovely. You sound like a ray of sunshine at parties. Just rock up to a party like, I'm the symbol of plagues to come. It's like, thanks buddy. Really glad you're here. Oh, he's got a bloom seed. Okay, so as long as we are extracting all of these and getting our money's worth, we're fine. Okay, so reinforcements are going to rise up over there. I mean, we could see if he could deal with it, but I don't know if we even need to.
Yes, Commander.
So if we move him here for 1 AP,
Advancing.
we want our apothecary, who is obviously this unit,
Ready.
to extract this regardless, because that is free resources. We'll see if Darik's AoE helps here, because we've not got the crit damage. We'd still need to kill someone with a grenade.
I have claimed this rich.
So let's see what this does. I mean, that's pretty decent. We'll go for that first. Spray a little bit. If we can kill that with a grenade, we will absolutely do so. But I think we're probably slightly short right now. I think that was the free reload. Yeah, slightly short. So, what does your hit do? Not enough. What does your shot do? Potentially too much. What does this shot do? Leaves that guy potentially vulnerable to a grenade. Okay, so this could be the play. Just use all our willpower, risk the warp storm, but then if you can just get packs around.
Your orders.
So Pax's first AP needs to just be a straight line, basically forward. Okay, we need to use 2. So we'll just head here, and hopefully this grenade will be enough. Perfect. And then I'm trying to decide whether we actually use Voldred to take out the Voxorca corpses.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
We can just keep moving in this direction. We will.
What is your will?
Oops.
Your command.
There we go. So let's try and take out these corpses.
As
Like, it just doesn't make sense not to if we're here. We'll teleport after this towards our team if we need to. Okay, if we've got 2 movement, we might as well go here and do it.
Yes.
Oh, there's actually another one. There's another one. You didn't see that one, so maybe we can't do that.
Threat eliminated.
I mean, he can just go over there, or we can teleport pretty hefty distance and catch up with the team. I think teleporting's the way to go, especially if we get additional AP.
I sense something
do.
here.
Yes, of course you sent something here. That's why we're here. Yeah, you can just run all the way down this way.
Done.
How fast is that? There's no way that one Poxwalker is going to catch up with us now. Okay, so there is a thing there. So this is only 2 AP, so that's nice. And we might be able to send someone up there for that Bloomspawn.
My blade is yours.
Yep, there we go. Close the vent. Don't think there's any more around us. Oh, wait, what did I do? Okay, good. That is what I was trying to do.
Here.
Darrig's 2 AP gets us here. Does that mean Voldred's back again? Because if he is, we can just nuke that
Here.
from orbit.
Standing ready.
Does. Okay, so teleport 1 just to, like, here. Because we might be using the extra teleport as well.
Yes, come on.
So, what is that? That's the spore. So, 1 AP getting us there, we might as well just do that. Yes, all the loot. And then,
I am here
the
to
question is,
serve.
can Darrig do enough damage to just nuke this out of orbit? Because we're in half range. We've done our grenade mission. Oh, okay, we actually haven't done enough here, so... Well, warp charges give him loads of stuff to do. Because if we can nuke this out now, it's just so much easier.
Fool.
So we'll start with this. Warp charge is guaranteed crit and armor pierce. So it's 5 damage. It doesn't matter because we're going to have to go through the armor anyway, so we'll just do a regular one. Take 2 extra damage though. Yep, this is all fine. And then just regular attacks, I guess. I don't really know what the disrupt stuff does. I haven't really figured that out, but it'll be fine. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. I got it down to 8. Is amazing. So, what about Jirafi? Can you shoot it from here? Okay, that doesn't do that much. So what about
At your service.
Voldred? Can you teleport strike onto it? You can. Okay, good. So let's just save us a bunch of time. And just get you a little slap in here.
Enemies destroyed.
Perfect. So you can just come, use your little heal here.
On my way.
And we can start wandering up towards the next one, which I think was just through the next room. Or was that an enemy? Yeah, it's just the next one down there. So, can we just gate there now? No, because it's not visible. Of course it's not. So we'll just get lining everything up. I think this is the way we want to go, just to make it visible. What about here? Here looks safe. So we'll send him to do the wall kicking for once. And if this triggers it... Okay, so we can just literally run in here, steal the thing, nuke everything, and potentially win this entire mission, especially if we can get Darrig in a good angle here. Like, if we can teleport, like, just behind them there,
Throne of the Emperor.
we could go
That one's
nuts.
massive.
It is
We will
massive.
not be daunted.
I've heard her say that
Brothers,
before.
Destroy that thing before the demons surround you.
Okay, more demons. I think we've got this, to be honest. If we can teleport now and just get right behind all of this. If we all just teleport into, like, here, then we should be fine. Let's go with this. We don't want to be too far forward. And we want Darrig, here we go, to set his spray attack off. So that doesn't even hit the big thing. Interesting. So we'll clear these out. That's a pretty solid first attempt. That's so much damage.
I must sanctify my rounds.
So now what do we do? Where's our...
I am here to
There we
serve.
go. Extract a servo skull over here. That needs to be extracted without a doubt. And we're just going to go nuts on Voldred, I think, because I'm assuming he can
Yes,
just
Commander.
churn damage out into this like you wouldn't believe. So
Come on.
Go on to Voldred. We can warp charge it, which is awesome. He's going to get loads of AP, loads of action points. And we're just going to send this thing into orbit.
What is your will?
So let's go. Let's just nuke it. All the damage in the world. Like, no doubt whatsoever this thing's going to die. We might as well full strike. We're already at maximum warp. Just keep attacking for as long as we've got willpower. And this should be the end of the battle. There we go, just nuked it. Okay, Gate to Infinity is mad in these, where the mission just ends once you complete the objective. You can just ignore everything else. Even if now we needed to go and deal with those, I think we'd be fine. So, but yeah, that gate just giving us that, you know, we're here now, focus one target, ignore everything else. We even had the additional damage from Darrig that we didn't even need. We could have just ignored all of those guys and put it all into the objective, which would have been so fast to die. Our damage is insane. I do think I need to make better use of Pax as our Justicar. He's like, Draffy gets good work in, he steals all the seeds and things like that, but Pax is very much just a getting in the way thing, and it does a really good job, but I feel like it could do better. You know, Pax could be a bit more of a... I need to use that provoke ability more and armor up rather than trying to do damage. I think I'm too focused on the damage when I've now got dedicated damage dealers that can absolutely put out enough to not worry about it. And on a similar note, I should be using Draffy to buff Voldred a bit more often, and that would be a very big deal. There we go, so that's our first blue research things, which means that we can now have a look and see what we're going to be picking next for it, or even potentially just upgrading some gear. Depends on how much we need, but I think I'm probably going to save it for research initially. Or with 10 seeds, maybe not. 10 seeds, I can afford to do other stuff. We can afford to easily get one of these here, but we could get two if we wanted to. So what have we got? Titan's Roar. So we can just gain additional range and just do a Psychic Onslaught. I mean, it's a big blast, and it's 6 damage. And what's this? Heals 5. Additional damage against organic targets, crit against organic targets. I don't think I care for that. That doesn't seem what I want it to do. Like, the battlefield medicine's the same. This has promise. Like, making the range huge and the area big is kind of awesome. But I'm not going to use it for now anyway. But it is a 6 damage AoE. Interesting. This is actually a kind of tough choice. Let's have a look at the armor, just see if there's anything good there. Nothing particularly special. +2 ammo for ranged weapons is interesting. I didn't know that was going to be a thing, but that's not what we're going to go for. So it's basically, do we take this or not? I mean, it's pretty good. We'll take it. Why not? Better safe than sorry. Any promotions here? Oh, we should get Pax up to level... is it 8? No, it's going to get to 9, and Darrig to 9. We do need to start using other people. Okay, so what do we want to do with Pax? We can go for big beefy shield to shield other things. Psychic melee attacks. Extra things with range attacks. So, afflicting in range over a big area could be nice. We can hobble enemies and stun them. I think upgrading our charge is the way to go. I think we're tanky enough. We're not going to worry about all these damage things, because these are all just damage. The only thing really there is willpower. Yeah, I think I want these. We're going to upgrade the charge. Pax is now just the frontline monster. Darrig, however, is now maxing out all of these disciplines. So, don't care about that. Not worried about grenade ammo. Willpower and Psychic Blast, no. Arcane weapons, that just confuses me. So we've got to choose between crit damage on a Psy Cannon or crit damage and ignore penalties for cover. I think we're going for this. This seems great. The 1 extra damage down there doesn't matter as much, and I think that is our option. But now we can have a quick look at the research menu, see what is on offer today with our special. So we've got 2 days left on this, and with 10 blue ones we can get What's this? Recover all willpower on a night was a stratagem. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting there to be a stratagem in this side initially, but a stratagem? Stratagems. Ooh, what's this? So, you've seen how the seeds can be tuned to a mother. Green purity seals cost -1 seed. And that gives us the ability to unlock more reductions further on. Okay, I like that. And that's just 2 requisition. I think it's this that we need to go for next, just to reduce that and work on reducing the rest. I don't know why I'm clicking on any of these, but we'll see what the blue can do for us as well. Any blue here? Is this the red one? It's the red one. Any blue? No. Okay, so pretty reasonable and all. I think for now we're going to keep the requisition the same. We're not going to make it to any of these. How is our engine going? 3 days. So, given that we probably still need to move in that direction, I am going to just start shifting towards the middle, get our couple of next upgrades going so that I don't confuse myself in the next episode, and hopefully have a bit of a bit of setup ready so we can just jump straight in a little bit sooner next time. Still love these animations. They're actually really cool, really well put together. 2 days, so new research. So we did say we can look at this now, which is more bloom suppression, reducing warp surge again, but I think it's these so that we can then just get all the purity seal costs reduced as soon as possible. We'd like to do the Codex Toxicus as soon as we can. Yeah, no, I think this is what we want, and this is going to be super quick, only 13 days. There we go, and we will continue in the middle, because any second now, there we go. We've got another Prognostica. Our next ship project is going to be, I think, the warp drive. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So we'll start the warp drive, and now we have to figure out where we want this Prognostica. So we've got one going over there. We probably want one over here, because this will... The Prognosticas so far are... Is that one covered? It is covered, but those aren't... We don't have any over here, and that, to be fair, those are going a little bit nuts. But is there any that goes to both of those easily? It's only that one that's already covered, so it would have to be on this planet. But that's not unreasonable. This may just be a bit of a wash. So let's put them over here. We will attune this. Get this warp damage down a little bit. And start just making this network a little bit safer for us. So, head back towards the middle. Oh, intervention required. Okay, well, I thought we were about to end it there.
Warning. Servitor reserves have reached critically low numbers.
Ooh,
A
servitors.
nearby storehouse of the Adeptus Mechanicus has been notified and stockpiles allocated. However, availability may not remain secure. The coordinates have been added to our star map.
Well, that's possibly the best thing I could have ever heard. And what do we get there? We don't know what we get there. But that is our mission. So we're going to head straight over there. And by the time this is over... Oh, in fact, we might even have our warp construction done. New bloom activity, that's fine. We know we're going to have to deal with that anyway. Please be nearby. Okay, so we can maybe make it to 2 of these. But we want our servitors first because we are running low. More ship speed. We can't start a project anyway because we need servitors. So let's pop over here and then see what our little discussion is. This is a great little end to the episode. I like these little events.
The storehouse quartermaster is withholding half our quota of servitors.
Well, that's all. We just want servitors more than anything.
Unorthodox.
These are your comrades, Dominus. What do you think he wants?
Egotism is a vulgar personality paradigm. Mars will be notified.
Mars will be
We can't
notified.
exactly wait for him to be replaced. Perhaps we can offer something in exchange.
Honestly, I don't care that much about the Stormbolters. Like, the Stormbolters aren't the weapons that we're using, so I'd rather lose the Stormbolter and get more servitors. Like, the Stormbolter, I think the only tier 3 one we've got anyway is on our Apothecary, so...
Those are the sacred armaments of Titan.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Offer a storm bolter at most. No more.
I'm just going to check, is that the one that came off of... That's not the button I meant to press at all. Armory feels like it should be that. So is it actually Drafty that's lost his weapon now? Oh, is it actually just... Hang on. Mastercrafted... Hey? What was it? I thought it was a... I don't even know what we've lost. Okay. Voldred's weapon? No, because he's got... I genuinely don't know what we just lost. So, that's fine by me. So we'll set something going on the ship status, head over to the Bloom for next time, and see what we do. So, where do we want to go? Research speed is probably okay again, but maybe not that great. Given that we've got a stockpile lining up there, none of these again seem quite what we need. The XP is going fine. It could be prognosticars. You know what? Let's just research Exterminatus. We've been saying about it for a while. I think that's what we need to do. So we can't get to this one, which is a tier 3 range weapon and requisition. But we can get here, which is Grimoires and a tier 3 Stormbolter. And can we get over there? That's the one we'd like to, but we can't. So, this one it is. And at this point, we're going to stop it here. I'm going to call it a day because I've just been going for about 10 minutes after this video actually should have ended. So, if you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, join us on Patreon. Anything you do to support the channel is greatly appreciated. And for now, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.